Today we are looking at a clipper office tester. This unit is used in offices and is used for small amounts of seed. These are mainly used for samples. However, if you're cleaning a small quantity, these work very well for that. This unit has been completely rebuilt. It is in excellent condition. We fully disassembled this unit, reworked all of the mechanisms, made this unit function like a new one. We also adapted this unit and made it better than its original configuration. In a minute, we will go over that. We are moving some beans today out of our grain bins, so there is going to be a slight rumble in the background. Hopefully that doesn't bother you too much. Going to do a walk around of the unit. Then we are going to fire it up so you can see it run. Again, this unit was completely rebuilt. It is in like new condition. It has all of the attachments. This back air catch-all catches all the chaff as an attachment. It has the feed hopper that comes up and off of there. You adjust this wing nut here, and that allows you to tailor the flow of grain down onto the screens. And then it has the catch pan here that catches the clean grain after it goes through the cleaner. This unit is powered by a 110 volt electric motor. We put a light switch on the inside of this unit for convenience. When you want to turn it on or off, you just hit the switch. It's easier than following the cord down with your hands and hitting the rocker switch that these usually come with. We also fabricate for these units this nice swept guard. This is much more convenient than the factory configuration. And we also include this steel chute, which is something that the factory configuration doesn't have. This catches the scalpings and channels them into a coffee can or whatever container you have here. Usually they just hit the guard and then bounce anywhere. This channels them into a container. To open up the guard, say I want to adjust my fan speed or service something, we just take this wing nut off. Now this is a little hard to do one-handed, so bear with me. Put the wing nut up there, and then this folds down and out of the way. We also put a kickstand, for lack of a better term, you could call it a stop, and that catches the guard so it doesn't flop all the way down and hit your table. Then you can adjust your fan speed by moving this belt here onto one of the 3 grooves on the step pulleys. That changes the ratio and speeds the fan up or slows it down. Now these have these irises. They're mechanical irises. They're pretty cool. You pull on this lever here and it opens or closes the iris, and that tailors the airflow. So if you are cleaning or running a product that is very light, you can adjust the airflow down and get it perfect so it doesn't blow away your crop. Or if you need more air, you can increase it by just moving this lever here. See, the iris is open, then it's closed. It's very cool. I love these irises. I think we've talked enough about it. Let's fire it up so you can see it run. Okay, we've got it plugged into our power source. Just gonna hit the on switch here. Fires right up, starts right up, motor starts strong, runs strong. After I finished rebuilding this unit, I ran it for a good 2 hours. It didn't have any issues. The motor only got warm, it didn't get hot. That means there's a lot of life left in your motor. Again, this unit was completely rebuilt. We took it apart, sandblasted everything, made it like new. Hums right along. There are no irregular noises. Again, the iris allows you to tailor the airflow. Just move the lever and it will open or close the iris. You can see the fan turning in there. Now this unit isn't loaded with screens. I wanted you to be able to see down inside of the shoe. The shoe is the part that shakes. Another thing that we do for these units is that we move the motor underneath of the shoe because it makes it more compact and it makes it take up less space. Typically the motor is mounted up here, and then you have a big V-shaped guard that is really bulky and in the way. This makes it more compact and it makes it more efficient. The people at the university that this is going to will be very happy. Again, this is an attachment, catches the chaff as it blows out of the air chamber here. To make this unit safe, we put this half moon piece here that seals in the back side of the guard, and it makes it so that it is very hard to get your fingers around the parts that can be dangerous. Before we end the video, we will discuss how this unit works. Again, this is used for small quantities of seed. So your unclean sample or unclean batch of product goes into the hopper here. It's then put onto the scalp screen, which is the screen that rides in this top slot here. The scalp screen takes off everything that is bigger than the product that you want. So rocks, pods, stems, anything that's bigger than the seed you're trying to clean. Then the seed falls through the scalp screen. After the scalpings are removed, the big stuff is removed. It hits the fines screen, which is the bottom screen. It goes into this slot right here. That's where your small screen goes, the screen with the small holes. Then the seed rides on the sift screen, and it does not fall through, but the fine dust falls through. The fine dust is discharged here. The scalpings are discharged here. The big stuff is discharged here. The fine dust is discharged here. Then after it's been sifted by the screens, it goes into that slot there. We call it the fan induction slot. It is then aerated by the blast fan, and that takes out all of the light chaff. So any bees' wings, light dust, etc. that it wasn't taken out by the screens. The chaff is discharged here, and then finally the clean grain is discharged into this pan. This is a very nice little unit, ready to go back into service and run for a long time. We here at Commodity Traders International, this unit and others like it are available through us here at Commodity Traders International. We have a wide variety of seed, feed, or material handling equipment. Thank you for watching.